My name is Eddie Gitonga. I'm an innovator. I'm a certified young African leader, fellow 2020, and I'm a passionate environmentalist. So I'm really passionate about environment and especially, how to mitigate climate change. And in mitigation of climate change, what I really want to address is pollution. We have polluted landscapes. Life on land is really bad. Life at sea is really bad. So I'm really trying to address pollution. The T-bin is an innovation that I would say that came into mind like 10 years ago, but it has been a work in progress. So I realized I've been brought up in the village, but after clearing my high school, I came to the city, to look for opportunities. But I found out that the city is so dirty, people are not responsible about waste, and I decided to really, address this with something I had in mind already, which is the T-bin. So I realized that, whatever we suffer in our country right now in waste is actually not separating our waste from our homes. That is why we have problems with dump sites getting filled up. We want to shift Dandora dump site from where it is to another place, but you're not going to solve that issue from shifting it to another place. If you're able to separate our waste from our homes, if you're able to separate like our organic waste and recyclables, the plastic bottles, the glass bottles, baby diapers are not mixed up with other waste. We are really able to manage this waste and reduce 95% of waste that ends up in landfill and in dump sites. So you can imagine this waste being recycled back, how it's going to improve our economy, how it's going to create so many jobs. So I decided to create the T-bin in a sense to, curb waste management in our towns, in our urban places, in our schools, in public spaces. So that is why the T-bin was born, to also incorporate like technology in the era of using smartphones. Like more than 25 million people now in Kenya are using smartphones. So you can understand the essence of of using technology in waste management. COVID has had its advantages and disadvantages. It has really helped us to understand our strengths and how we can come up with innovations that are going to curb the pandemic. We know with the waste is really also attached with COVID, because we can understand that we also having challenges with our masks. Disposal of masks. When you put on your mask, you are going to dispose it, and people are not even disposing them like really well. You have so many masks lying on the streets. This could be a health hazard. A kid could pick it up. Probably the person that was using the mask is infected and it's not disposed correctly. The T-bin is solar powered. It's a solar powered bin. This. Solar energy is one of free energy that we have, and all you need is a solar panel to tap the sunlight, and then that sunlight converts that into electricity, which is stored in a battery. So we have a solar panel, we have a battery storage for energy storage. We also have sensors. The bin is separated. It's got two colors. We have the blue color and the green color. So why we decided to come up with two colors, we know that the government is advocating for color-coded bins. We have yellow, we have black, we have white. But for Kenyans to really understand first, the basics of waste separation, we just decided to come up with a concept of having one bin that has two compartments. One is for organic waste, which is the green one. The green, represents the environment, the green and the ecosystem. So the blue represents the ocean, and with the ocean we also have problem with plastic waste that is really a challenge to our environment, to our fish. When you have a plastic bottle just discarded anywhere, you can have this plastic bottle like ending up in the sea and maybe being swallowed by a whale or a shark, and maybe that whale is gonna die or the fish is gonna die. So if we're able to manage this waste from our homes, we really can like address these problems. Have an added like street lighting. We want this to be used in a 24-hour basis. Even at night, even after curfew, you can use this bin to dispose of your waste. It is going to also help business premises. If you add this in a market, you can have Mama Mboga extending hours to make more business and more money when selling produce. We also have an additional Wi-Fi system. We know we're dealing in we are in the decade of internet and the smartphones and everything. So we decided to incorporate Wi-Fi system to provide free internet to the public users. Where internet has become very expensive in this day and age, and we have so many opportunities online. We have online work, we have online schools, and you can imagine not having completed your assignments maybe because you didn't have data. But if you had the TBIN around, you can submit that assignment or submit that job, and it's gonna save you from getting into trouble. Yeah, so I'd say my vision for the next 10 years is having the TBIN in um, under the UNEP, East African Community, county governments, and in our schools.